Contemporary art reflects the moment it was made in, and our current output as a human race, socially and technologically. While it also anticipates our future developments. Looking at life in the digital age, one of the roles of art is to help us make sense of the world we live in, to demystify and challenge these technologies that affect our experience and perception. I always had these two contrasting passions. On one hand, I had an obsession for creating paintings, something out of material, physical art. While on the other hand, I had this love for new technologies, networks, for this digital immaterial world. So naturally, I started to combine those two into my artistic practice. I started experimenting how we can use technology critically within the context of art history. Luckily, my curiosity led me to blockchain very early on. And I had this big epiphany regarding new possibilities for governance, decentralization, and this concept of digital scarcity. That something that is digital can actually be unique. This means that up until now, digital media was regarded as infinitely copyable because anyone could just copy-paste it. But now, for the first time in history, something digital can actually be valuable and rare, which means it can be owned and collected the same way physical objects are. It is important to consider the future implication of this because it already is changing our digital world and how we perceive it. Exploring this led me to create a series where blockchain would be used as a new medium for art. The process of creation behind the artworks can be divided into three main parts: generating, bridging, and production. Generating the artwork. The paintings are created as a collaboration with a decentralized computer algorithm, to which many of my digitally created brushstrokes have been uploaded. The cryptographics algorithm then takes certain parameters, like the hash of the last block, my unique digital identity, the exact time of creation, and a few other parameters I can't control, and utilizes all this data with my brushstrokes to generate a completely unrepeatable abstract painting. Me giving up a part of the control in the creation process also explores how humans and algorithms, AI, can collaborate and work together. The generated work of art is totally unique thanks to the use of IPFS and blockchain technology in its creation process, made possible by using smart contracts and non-fungible ERC-721 tokens. Since the artwork has been put on the Ethereum's network as a token, it also shows that we live in an era where we can tokenize anything. So this part of the process explores this digital value economy that is happening when you tokenize things and questions, can you tokenize art? Immaterial to material. The digital image starts the whole process, inspired by how the image is replacing the object and the experience through our online consumption. In order to bring this NFT, this flat 2D image, from the digital world to physical reality, I had to use software that analyzes all the pixels and creates a projection of how this digital object would look like if it was a 3D object. This step creates the bridge between the digital and the physical world, while acknowledging our society's mixed reality condition. Production. Third part of the process is bringing it to physical reality, using machine production, like, for example, a CNC machine or 3D printing, casting. In Solidity, the first series, I created a series of totally identical artworks that were afterwards painted, so the only thing that makes every painting unique is the human error, since it is impossible for my hand to create two completely same paintings. The series totally reverses the traditional way we perceive value and uniqueness, because traditionally the physical object is regarded as the original, while the digital images are just copies. However, here the perception has been totally shifted, because the most unique and valuable is the digital artwork, while the physical pieces are the ones being copy-pasted, reproduced, and in a way devalued. And this whole concept is possible by the use of blockchain. In Materiality, the second series, the emphasis is on the analog, on tactility, physical presence, exploring automation, labor, and production. Here the painting by hand element has been removed, and this series is comprised of artworks made in different materials, all of which have the same texture since they all emerged from the same digital source. These different physical manifestations of the token bring together concepts of reproduction, value, smart contracts, while linking physical and the virtual. Outsourcing my expression to technology creates a hybrid form of creativity, where the role of data, machine, and the artist is redefined.